Alright then, hey yo everybody, how are you all doing today? Welcome to today's stream. Let's see. We're all good. Doesn't look like we have quality options on Twitch today, which is a shame, but it's good to see you all. Let's just get right into the game. Alright, their game's up, and I've got everything the way it needs to be. Right, wonderful. Hey, how's it going, Seth? What's up? Good to see you tonight. Alright, so the goal for today. I feel a little bit more, present today than I did yesterday. Though it was a great stream, I was tired for almost all of it. Hopefully that won't be the case today. I think we should get some quality practice in today. Hopefully some good runs as well. I want to do a variety of different freestyle events today. I want to visit at least 5 different ones, quite possibly more. So this is going to be interesting. Take it from Tricky's intro. News on the lotto tickets, not much. So it costs like the equivalent of $4 for a ticket. My relatives gave me 2 tickets. And one of them won, and it won $4. So I made a profit of $4. They made a loss of $8. So overall, we made a total loss, but that's okay. We did get a winner though, even though it's not a life-changing amount of money. So we got a winner, which is always nice. Wonder what the odds of like small winnings are. Can't be too low, right? Has to be like decent odds of getting like a few bucks out of it. It's basically meant to cover the cost of the lotto ticket so that you get your investment back. And then obviously the what they want you to do is reinvest it. But I won't be doing that. Because I don't personally believe much in the lottery. Let's see. Let me move this. How do I... Okay, here we go. Let me move this over this way for a bit. There. That about does it. Alright, that's much better. Trying to get some decent freestyle runs going. So how's everyone been so far today? It's been a pretty decent day for me. Slept in as per usual as of recent, but ain't necessarily anything wrong with that. Hey, what's up, Gumi? It's good to see you. How are you doing, my man? What's up? Had a lot of work to do today. No doubt. What sort of work? Like, at work or school work? Ah, that's a shame. Mistimed it. I'm most likely going to also practice a bunch of specific jumps today, because there are a few jumps, especially in Style Mile, that I really need to practice. That time it was intentional, but I don't think I'm going to be able to land that. Try one more time. Nope. Oh, I'm going to run out of time. It was 4 point something. Coding 9 mens Morris. What's 9 mens Morris? Is that like a program type? Hey, how's it going, Demon? Yep, world record attempt. We're just warming up first with some junction, but we'll do some world record attempts today, notably on much too much and launch time. Has my day been so far? My day's been pretty great, actually. Slept in, woke up late, and didn't really get up too much. Just had an easy time, chilling with some videos and the like, listening to some music, you know, normal activities for someone my age. It's a board game. Oh, I see. You're coding a board game. That's interesting. So that's for like a school project or a work project, or what's this? Maybe you take like a coding class and this is kind of your final test. Hey Akif, how are you doing today? What's up? Ooh. You wait a full day for it to get great. How's it going, Chucky? I'm here to hopefully make your day great indeed. Are you saying you didn't have the greatest of days? I'll try my best to rectify that. At school to learn Java. Ah, I see. Well, good luck then. Coding a board game sounds quite interesting. Just my streams make days better? Alright, good. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Sounds like you didn't have a particularly bad day either then, which also makes me happy to hear. So that's very neat. I don't know what it is, but streaming just makes me... It just makes me a warm-blooded creature. It's probably because I'm doing runs, but... Like, the living room is really cold today, so I'm here thinking, okay, I should probably wear my sweater today. Just, you know, because it's going to be cold if I don't. I don't think it would have been cold if I didn't, because I'm really warm, so I'm going to take that off. Every time I think I need the sweater, I just end up taking it off, like 10 minutes in. It never fails, even in the middle of winter. I don't know why I keep trying it. I think I want to set like a little rule today, just to make sure we get the variety I'm looking for. Unless I'm playing red hot on a specific track, we're going to, unless I'm playing red hot, we're going to keep it to like a maximum of half an hour of one track at a time. SSX Restream. Yeah, we both try to provide a really chill environment for people to just enjoy some SSX and talk to each other. Basically be a community, and that's what makes this entire gig, this streaming thing, so fun. So everyone's decent to each other, and it's great to see, because Lord only knows that's not the norm online. Hey, Skull Sim, what's up? How are you doing today? $22. I wonder if a spin boost can do good things here. Maybe. Wham, baby! Since I start with such low combo, I have to try to like get board presses between each jump. You put a sweater on, just take it off when you're warm. And if you're starting to freeze, you have to put it on. That is how it goes, yeah. But it's kind of interesting because like every time I start streaming, I just get warmer. I mean, it makes sense because I'm actually doing something. Like I'm focusing on runs, I'm talking to you guys, and no doubt, like blood starts coursing eventually, just after I get a little bit of warm up going. So it makes tons of sense. So I don't know. I honestly don't know how I haven't learned yet that there's no use starting a stream with the sweater on, because it's just coming off in 10 minutes anyways. Every time. Doesn't even seem to matter what game I'm playing or what I'm doing in said game. What? Alright, well, that's a first. I don't very often do junctions, so I'm not the greatest at it. I'd like to get like something in the 4 million range to start off, that'd be neat. Doing that board press between jumps is crucial. Absolutely. You know what I should probably do? As far as warm-up goes, I should probably like use the Snow Jam wormhole for that. Because the Snow Jam wormhole is an excellent warm-up, because you can just do monster tricks, sorry, for however long you want. Just as long as you don't warp out of it, because then the game will freeze, and then if you don't do that, you're fine. You can stay in there for however little or however much you want. And this is good. Alright, good start. I also want to look into maybe learning the flake run that Riptych has been doing a lot recently, the 300 flakes. I think that has potential to be a very fun little speed run to do. Looking at him, he's had a lot of fun with it too, so. Apparently, by the seams of it, though, it's kind of hard to read chat during it, so I don't know. Make a lot of decisions based on what the chat reading situation would be like. Speaking of fun, you hit the range today. Oh, awesome! Do you get any bullseyes? Sniped any paper mache cows? Or not cows, really. When I went, we shot a cardboard moose, which isn't really any like a cow. Pretty sweet though. In your position, I would imagine it's as much hobby as it is practice, right? Just shoot paper targets, numbers from 6 to 10. Okay, yeah, it's like... I think that's what they do down at our shooting range too. They shoot at these paper targets, because I think I've seen them. Not for a while, because I haven't been to the range that's pretty much right by my house in a while, but I think they do that. Shot your Rise Armament 315 competition. Chambered in the 5.56 by 45mm NATO round. Are you interested in like competitive shooting too, Gumi? Or like range shooting? Ah, nice. Do you go to the range like, every now and again too, then? In a shooting club. Very nice. Yeah, I said this yesterday, but if it wasn't as expensive as it is, I would be interested in it too. Yeah, he's Swiss, another country with a very high gun per capita rating. I think Switzerland is up there with some of the higher ones. Yeah, don't mess with the Swiss. I'll give you a bad day. Alright. I need to do like a low jump. That's gonna be fine. Ah, crap. Alright, there you go. Round that up to 4.19. Not bad. I'll take that. I can't remember if I messed up any of the actual trick combinations. I don't think I did. Alright, that's enough of Executioner Simulator. Between the scenery, the chocolate, the watches, and the guns, might just move there. Man, Switzerland is always beautiful when I spawn there in GeoGuessr. Never fails. Never fails. I always spawn like deep in some hillside somewhere with like nice view straight onto a bunch of mountains right in front of me. It's great. M24, SG556, G17, AR-15. Yeah, I'll let you guys talk about gun models amongst yourselves. Maybe interested in shooting, but I don't know anything about specific guns. Hey, what's up, Benjamin? How are you doing today? I had potential, actually, until I went and messed it up. I need it. How much would you charge for it, Kappa? What happened to that message? Oh, hold on. Am I in top only? Yeah, fuck off. Sorry if I missed anyone. I don't think I did, but my YouTube chat was in top only mode, which means it filters out things it believes to be spammy or vulgar. It's normally never in top only, but apparently it changed to that, which sucks. Hey, what's up, Nick? How's it going? Why does top chat exist? I mean, yeah, it's kind of stupid for people like me, but it makes sense for big streamers, people who need a way to kind of wade through all the spam. It makes sense for really big streamers, because you don't really have follower-only mode or sub-only mode here on YouTube. I will say I never use top chat, though. I wonder what it uses to determine if something's, you know, worthy of showing. I was not expecting that to land, so I started restarting. And now, speaking of showing, I wonder if anyone's gonna drop by Mixer at all. Last time we mentioned it, I actually was like, I don't think I want to, because Mixer seems for some reason to be a little more toxic. But I think that was me looking back at it. I actually had a look at some other small streams on Mixer earlier today. And I think that was just because the streams that I saw were kind of set up for toxicity. So that people were just being jerks even if the person was small. I don't think it's a genuine worry. So I'm not concerned about it. That would have had potential too. Okay, it's a good start though. We're doing lots of decent runs. The only specifics I know about guns is from video games. I mean, some of them are based on real guns. I saw you mentioned SG556 earlier. I'm almost certain in Call of Duty Black Ops 2, that's what the SWAT 556 is modeled after. There are many examples like that where they just had to slightly rename a specific gun. TeamSpeak. They got the world record yesterday? No, I didn't get any world records yesterday. I was grinding away for a bit, and then none came of it. But I wasn't really expecting to, because I was quite tired yesterday. And doing runs when I'm tired mostly just amount to good practice. So maybe today will be a little different. We shall see. am correct. Yeah, it makes sense. In the game, it's a 4-round burst. Very unique. Has potential to hit hard too, but it requires a skilled user, for sure. Well, this is a shame. I mean, hey, it's a finished run. I slid. Posted some pictures. I'll check them out after I'm done. See what the shooty bang bang looks like. I think you are in the SSX Discord too, but I'm not sure. So not only should he probably be able to see those pictures, but yeah. On your phone right now. Probably don't have the Discord app downloaded then. It's probably one of the phone apps I use the single most. It's probably that. Wow, that's a lot of air. Like Nate would say, it's a pit load of air. Want a way to be able to stream on Discord, like on a server? I mean, it'd be cool, I suppose. I'm gonna run out, but that's fine. Good run though. Like being able to stream directly through Discord, it would be interesting to see how that would work, because with Discord's kind of meteoric rise, it seems like Discord's kind of trying to become a competitor to Steam, if you've seen the new games feature there. But I don't know if they have any intention of competing with Twitch and YouTube and all that eventually. They might do. I still use Discord, obviously, and I know most major companies do this. But recently they left a sour taste in my mouth with their new update. Oh, are they partnered? Oh, I didn't know. Yeah, if that's so, then it's not so much competition as kind of a supplement then. Work like when you stream on Facebook. Yeah, streaming on Facebook's bleh. Facebook's in the business of selling people's information, and I don't want any part in that. I know Facebook has been kind of, streaming-wise, they've been kind of buying their way to the top, paying off a lot of major streamers to come over and take their viewership with them. I know the paycheck can be alluring, but at what cost? Plus, I don't know if they still do this, but at least they used to cheat their viewer numbers. I think it's a lot more common to do that now, but so it might not be as big of an issue anymore. But auto-playing videos just count as a view, so Facebook would artificially inflate their viewer numbers, whereas on YouTube, for instance, you have to actually click on something for it to start playing. I don't use Facebook much, but on the rare occasion that I do, at least last time, there were lots of annoying auto-playing videos and shit like that all over the place. The upside down rail. Yeah, that rail's a little finicky. It'll do that sometimes. Facebook's linear, YouTube's open world. Are those like programmer terms, as in that's, you know, a different style to organize a website? Or is it just simply Facebook is one feed that goes straight down, but YouTube has stuff all over the place? Also, how's it going, Matt? What's up? That last jump is all about getting a good landing the jump before. The jump prior, if you will. And it's tricky for sure. You're jealous? Jealous of what? Him never having created a Facebook account? Man, I remember we were in secondary school. Making a Facebook account when you turned 13 was all the rage. Of course, some people already had one, but there were many people who waited till they were 13 as well. But then when they turned 13, they were like all over it. I wish you never created a Facebook account. All those Farmville requests, right? There are more valid real-life reasons to have that opinion too, though. Not just the Farmville requests, although they certainly aren't helping. This is a very strange angle. Well, we're still fine. Really? It's not gonna land. Cheap. Psst, psst. Hey kid, wanna play some Farmville? Are there microtransactions in those games? Because I know kind of how they market themselves is kind of, you know, it's supposed to be annoying, even a little bit predatory, because it makes you basically involve your Facebook friends. But I do also think there are microtransactions in them, if I remember right. Hey, what's up, Mana? Change your name? Change your name to what? Twitch releasing their name change feature has been very nice, for sure. Oh wow, we actually got a good jump. Bad angle though, so I don't think I'm going to be able to finish in time. No, I'm not. It was a 1.8 something. Time has run out. Use Facebook only for groups. That's probably a good way of approaching it. Like, schools and universities often have groups where they put out important information. So at that point, if you're not using Facebook, at least with a fake account or something, you're kind of missing out, just straight up. I think the most actively I've used Facebook was, you know, during school, because I basically had to stay updated on a lot of stuff. Hey, how's it going, Elton? What up? Good, nice. Always awesome to hear. This is good. Well, I made a mistake, so like the full-on run score isn't particularly good, but that section was very good. I think we're probably not going to finish in time, and I wiped out. I need to do better in terms of time. It's really slow in that quarter pipe section now. I'll tell you what, that's the issue. Even if I get all the tricks that I need to, I'm probably going to end up running out of time, which is a crying shame. This has potential. So I went and did that. Well, it wouldn't have gotten it anyway. Actually, it may have. Whatever. Who cares? No use crying over spilt executioners. Surprised we're still alive after that one. Ow. It's meditating to watch this run. It's launch time quite serene. Just able to chill and relax while watching it. Wish that was the case for me. I have to be full focus all the time. I have to be on it. I wake up tomorrow, talk a long time about your dad disturbing, because he's working till 4. I mean, I'd like to kind of make use of that, but I think I'm probably going to sleep till about that time. I did today. I don't see any reason I wouldn't tomorrow. Yeah, so I think we can't. It's either going to have to be late on, or we can't do it tomorrow. It's 10:42 already. I have to get up at 4:30? Why do you have to get up that early for? Hey, what's up, the Kiori fan? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I'm not playing Kiori. Oh, okay. Well, welcome back, Mana, or you now want to go as Kiori. Hey, Box. How are you doing today? Yeah, I decided, after all, like, I had a look at some other smaller Mixer streams, because you remember I said I think Mixer's a lot more toxic of a platform. Make sure I don't have anyone watching me on Mixer before I say that. But I think it was a more toxic platform. But then I started looking at some smaller streams today, and I think that was just because the streams that I had seen were set up for toxicity. I don't think it's an issue. Nightbot's VIP because I decided to meme a little bit. Since I'm not making anyone VIP, I might as well make him VIP. Also, did the command not work? Hold on. Ah, no, it didn't. It just didn't show on my chat. Okay. But yeah, Nightbot's gonna be the only VIP. Nightbot, the one and only. Good. Only gonna hang out for like an hour though. Oh, half an hour. Okay. Got stuff to do. It's getting late. I mean, that's the issue, kind of. It's you always have to strike a balance between when to start and when to stream. As is, my sleeping pattern is extremely variable. Kind of causes some trouble sometimes. Think about changing your name nowadays to Frog or Pizza Time. Well, I could go for some frogs and pizza time. Probably more so pizza time. You can change your name on YouTube just as easily as you can Twitch, I believe, right? Exclam help. Are you looking for exclam commands? Or like, what are you looking for? I'll try to point you in the right direction. You would use Mixer if it ain't broke. No, I'm not suggesting anyone here move over to Mixer. In fact, I would be extremely surprised if any of my regulars start chatting in Mixer. But I just figured, since restreaming it to another platform doesn't take anything out of me, and I don't think it can do any damage, we might as well just try to get the word of SSX out to as many people as possible, right? Ah, you got it, yeah. Exclam commands. Konkurrerer verdens mest ikoniske fjellregioner. Indeed. 2012 sure knows how to word it. Stream it to Daily Motion. So would there genuinely be any point in that? Do people still use that site? They probably do, you know. I've heard of some people who had their channel shut down on YouTube who apparently made them move to Daily Motion. You have the same setup for Mac right now? Neat. Yeah, I like this look. I like it a lot. It always starts with like half an hour. It does. Stream it to Pornhub Live. Are my runs that arousing to you? Watch at Pornhub. Hey, some of you might already be subscribers, so you'd probably get like benefits like ad-free viewing or whatever. Unlike on Twitch and YouTube. But similarly to Facebook, I have similar moral qualms with the idea of that, so I can say yes for the meme, but I would never actually do it. Hey, how's it going, Ubanorum? How you doing today? Not much, we're just chilling with some freestyle. Gonna mix it up a lot today, do a wide variety of different freestyle tracks for sure. Started no fap. Well, looks like it's going out the window. November's almost over anyways. As if. Wow. Alright, well, when I got the Quad X, I will admit the Quad X might belong on there. Actually, the big, glitchy 13-second jump might as well. Skinny white kids make controller have intense orgasm. It's like, since this is a new controller, you could probably flag it under Virgin as well, right? I think that's fair. Probably be banned for being inappropriate. Yeah, I don't think Pornhub or its users are ready for the sheer girth of the Quad X. Oh god, we're only 49 minutes in. What is this devolving into? Okay. It's considered an orgy. It probably would be. You know, there's a reason they call it the SSX orgy cyst. No, that was just bad. Not only inaccurate, but also bad. Oh, I'm so low on time, bro. Alright, let's do some much too much for a second. Time flies so fast. Follow each other's 1 year and 5 months. It's been a long time for sure. You're an OG. A lot of you are probably becoming quite OG at this point. Like, 2-year follow age probably isn't super uncommon. I've been at it for quite some time now. Strip SSX. How'd that work? Like, 1 plat? No, like 1 failed plat equals one item of clothing removed. If you clip out that Pornhub chit chat, yeah, if I streamed to Pornhub, I wouldn't read the wouldn't be able to read the chat. That's for sure. Well, I'd read it, just not read it out loud. And maybe not respond. I'd respond sometimes, depends on what the subject matter is. That's your dad's name. Pretty decent name. 350 hours watch time. How can you see that? Is that like a Frankerface thing? Or maybe a better Twitch TV thing? So that's very nice. I'd like to have that for myself. I wonder how much I've watched, like Rithik, for instance. He has got to be the stream that I've watched the most, by quite some way. But there are a few that I've probably watched a fair bit as well. Boys young in live stream terms, like young to watching them? Talking about yourself, or are you talking about me, like streaming? Hey, what's up, Shane? How you doing? Monster trick, you know it. Lots of them. That was really slow. Is worth continuing? Well, there's my answer. Yeah. Hi. What's up? There's a website that counts it. Oh wow, really? Yeah, what's its name? Do you have a link? If so, let me know you have a link and I'll permit you. I'd like to have that. And roughly 2-3 months of watching my live streams. You've been watching the videos for about half a year. Okay, so you are pretty new to watching streams. Is this the first stream you started watching? If I introduced you into the world of live streaming, then that feels really good. I watch speedruns of other games. Occasionally. I used to watch speedruns a fair bit. I used to watch like Need for Speed speedruns. I used to watch some Mario here and there, but I've kind of stopped watching speedruns, kind of in general. I just stopped by some speedrun streamers who are friends, basically. I don't really watch speedruns for the sake of it anymore. Hey, what's up, Luke? Good to see you again. I want to say sorry about purging you yesterday. Hopefully that's water under the bridge. Have a no address policy, even if it's a joke, because you never know. That much Super Mario Bros? Not really, no. I've watched pretty much the only Mario games I've displayed any interest in. Super Mario 64 and Mario Kart Wii, but the thing with Super Mario 64 is I don't like any of the top players' personalities, so I felt a quick disconnect with that fast. So I stopped watching them. Oh, you're on 6 to 7 years of watching streams. Okay, well, it's been a while then. You've been watching longer than I have had access to decent internet. Watched a ton of GoldenEye, Mario speedruns, Mario Bros. 64. Okay, Sunshine, I've watched a little bit of Sunshine because Average Trey plays it, and Average Trey also used to play SSX Tricky. So I watched a little bit of that too. Okay, it's called Twitch Tracker. Let me write that down. Alright, I got it. I'll obviously not check that out now. I'll check that out on my own time, but if I say Tiana, well, Tiana to you. In Norwegian, that would actually be pronounced with the TJ sound, which would be like Tjena. SM64 as well. Tried it yourself a couple of times in your N64, but goddamn, it's hard. I very briefly, when I was at the peak of enjoying speedruns, I very briefly tried Mario 64 because it's a very popular game and it was enjoyable. I wanted to just try it, so I had a couple of 16-star runs. I got it down to like 26 minutes at best. I also did one 70-star, but that was... we don't speak of that one. Yeah, Trey's pretty cool. Found me through him. It's not entirely impossible. Wonder if he's ever mentioned me, because he's not super involved in this game, whereas I am. He's mostly all tricky. I haven't done much tricky compared to this game. Trying for that world record? We are trying for that world record. Yeah, it just means hello, basically. Play Super Smash Bros. On Nintendo 64. Very good game. I haven't played any Smash games, and it's a bit of a shame. I have a bit of a glaring hole in my gaming history, not having played much Nintendo at all in the first place. Need to get myself some Nintendos at some point. Ah, you gotta head out, Benjamin? Okay, well, thank you so much for hanging out for a bit. I'll see you later. Have a great rest of your day, and talk to you soon. Watch a tricky episode under the suggested tab. Oh. APR world record question mark. Oh no, just the APR world record. Okay, cool, cool. Yeah, I probably found it through like one of the more popular APR world records then. I think the 1658 is my most watched APR run to date. Because it was pretty amazing for its time. And 16 is still alright. Hey Sora, what's up? How you doing today? 23 minutes, oh no, 11 p.m. sorry. Have to go. Yeah, you should get yourself some quality sleep. Alright, see you later, Gumi. Thanks a lot for stopping by and hanging out for a bit. Go get yourself some sleep, and I'll talk to you later. Good luck at work tomorrow. Did you hold APR world record? Oh yeah, no, I did. I held APR world record for quite some time. I took it in, it was like early 2016, I think, and then I held it through, like, I don't know if it was late 17 or early 18, but I had it for a little while. It's been a while since I've done APR runs. I'll probably want to get back to it eventually, but right now I'm having fun grinding freestyle. That was the first video you saw. Alright, neat. One of my old APR runs. There's no doubt going to be a lot of APR when APR April rolls around. Hey, what's up, Lumperlude? Welcome to the stream. Have a good time here. I don't tend to like saying where in Norway I'm from, but if you kind of, I'll say if you split the country into two, north and south half, I'll say I'm in the south, not up north. You'll be gone in April? Aw. Been missing all the APRs then. Out on mission? You were going out on mission, but I don't remember exactly when that was. How long is that going to be anyways? You gotta head off? Alright, Akeef. Thank you so much for hanging out for a bit. See you later. Have a good night. Talk to you soon. 21, it's not the greatest, but you know. Them rocks is everywhere. Them rocks, them rocks, them rocks. I think when Guard, or XCon, was grinding this track, he made a video on this track, which was really pissed off about all the rocks. Hey, how's it going, Paul? What's up? Why no boost coming off that first jump? I want to land in a specific spot, and if I use boost, I'll go too far. You see that jump I'm going for all the time? When I'm trying to jump off the ground, I want to do that and do an executioner. If I go too far, I won't be able to do that. Iraq or Afghanistan? Even on the 8th of January. Come home for 2 weeks. Oh, okay, yeah, 19. I was wondering what that meant, but I forgot that would be the new year, so. Okay, so. You're leaving relatively soon then, so that's, that sucks. Gonna be for a long time, too. Like, that's between 14, it's between 14 and 18 months then. Current world record on this track, it is 1.867 million by Restapo right now. "49 days, yeah. That's not a long time. We'll have to enjoy your time. Although if you're gonna head out, I didn't think about this when you mentioned this, but if I'm gonna go to GDQ 19, then where am I supposed to crash? I'm gonna go look at some clickbait. Alright, Alton, enjoy to the degree you can. There's some really bad clickbait out there. But see you later. Thanks for hanging out. Talk to you soon, dude. enjoy whatever you're watching. And, talk to you soon. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to. Won't be able to crash in Ohio after all. I have to find my own place to stay. Like I said, it's not impossible to sleep at the actual events, or at least it's not impossible to sleep at ESA, but I don't know what it's like for GDQ. See, the good thing about ESA the last time I went was that it was in a sports center. So you had like, it was like this little kind of like a sports shopping park. You had all sorts of different arenas, and then you had the arena the event takes place in, and then another arena I suppose they rented or something to use as mass housing, so people just slept there and had home base there, the people who didn't want to dish out for a hotel. But this time and last time, the venue is actually in the hotel, so you're gonna have to pay extra. Family know that they'll be having company. Alright, I'll be taking over whatever you normally do. I'm down with doing chores and paying back. I'm A-okay with that. The couple of times that people have let me stay with them, I've done some stuff around the house. I had to briefly stay with my uncle and aunt for about 2 weeks it was in January of 2016 or something like that. Aw, rocks. Hey, what's up, Kano? How's it going? Yeah, sorry about that. I was reading things a little out of order. How you doing today? Sometimes I'll do that where I kind of, if I'm in an active conversation and there's kind of a thread of conversation going on, then basically focus on that. Then I'll reread chat every now and again to make sure I'm not missing anything, but it might take a few minutes for me to start rereading. Just had a shower. Neat. Coming to the stream squeaky clean. Well, at least you're late, but you're presentable. You're prepared for the occasion. I'm gonna have myself a shower later on today too. Lots of clean clothes for it. 20th of November 2018. Originally supposed to leave until now, or leave today. Oh wow. So it was postponed by quite some time then. Today was supposed to be D-Day to keep the theme going. Getting 25 combo is obviously good. It's the max combo I can get, but it's also bad in a way because you end up having a bad time getting the next jump with the one uber trick on it. Some stuff came up that's way above your pay grade. Yeah, if the higher ups determine that there's need for postponing, then so it shall be. gonna be no doubt gonna be a lot to get used to. Very different life. You haven't been deployed and stationed in another country before, right? This would be your first time. My dad was in the military. He was stationed up north. So having military exercises in the sweltering heat or the ice cold does not sound like a fun time. Bonk. Did bonk off it. This is gonna be number one. Well, it's definitely gonna be an experience, for sure. I wonder if it would work to turn when I land there. If I can see I'm heading for that tree, because you see, sometimes I hit it, and other times I just kind of graze it. But even if I just graze it, it's basically like Mac feels the need to basically guard himself, like push the tree out of the way, and so he ruins the pre-wind that I'm doing, and he also stops holding jump as well. So I don't know, man. They'd both be pretty bad. The thing is, having to do like military exercises, your body would heat up anyways, so the heat might be a little worse, even though Antarctica is the coldest place on the planet. They say you can bundle up against the cold, but how far does that really go? When I'm wearing like 3 layers of clothes and the thickest of jackets, I can sustain the occasional -40 here in Norway with no wind. Notably with no wind. That's a very important caveat. But Antarctica is another level entirely. And when I say sustain, I basically mean enough to move from one place inside to the other. Have advisories to wipe your eyes dry before walking outside. Oh yeah, no doubt. Your eyes will freeze shut. That sounds extremely scary if your eyes just freeze shut. But I do kind of wonder what it's like to live in some of the most extreme conditions in the world. I'm not the type of person who's so curious and so gutsy that I'm going to go find out, but I am curious. If we ever get good enough technology to basically simulate an entire world, I would definitely try that out. Post a picture of the station. Yeah, just like in 2012, you can see that Antarctica is a cold place. They say in the game that the temperatures drop 40 degrees from sun to shade, which does not sound too unlikely. So it's a problem then that, you know, for parts of the year the sun never rises. We have that here in Norway too, where for a brief period the sun never rises. I think a lot about Metro City, really. Be interested to see how. I mean, I know there's snow and there'll be a lot of darkness and some lights. Well, actually, I think the station's kind of a little society unto itself, so it's not just like a weather station. There's a bunch of stuff there, isn't there? I remember I saw a Wendover Productions video, if anyone knows what that channel is, where he went into how the logistics of going to and staying in Antarctica would actually be. It's extremely complicated. Go figure. Must be so boring that it's dark everywhere, for sure. At least here in Norway, most places would have artificial lighting, but Antarctica, that's probably quite hard to come by. Not really the big buildings. Yeah, imagine if there was a grand metropolis on Antarctica. When we're talking moderate levels, I do prefer cold to heat. But when the temperatures are getting extreme, and we're talking plus 50 or minus 50, talking Celsius by the way, then I'm not sure anymore. Do not know. All I know is both would be really, really, really bad. It's like, do you want to sweat to death or do you want to freeze to death? That's the question. Hey, how's it going, Pilo? How are you doing today? Hate everything that has heat in it, including food. What? You don't like hot food? Like none? What about fast food? If I hated everything that has heat in it, then I would never eat any of my favorite foods. And that would be a real crying shame. Doing fine, that's always nice to hear. I'm doing well. I'm just chilling with some SSX. Gotta switch away from this track in a bit, because I promised I would. Well, I promised I'd mix it up. I didn't promise specifically I'd leave this track, but that kind of goes into it. So if we've not got anything going by 125 uptime, we are out of here. Depends what food and how hot. Most cold foods better than some warm food. There are definitely some foods that are way better off being cold, for sure. Actually makes me wanna ask opinions on cold pizza. Well, not cold, but you know, it's been in room temperature. It's not warm anymore. How does it stack up to warm pizza? Like cold rice more than warm rice? Cold rice is pretty good. Oh, what? No, what's that? Did I turn on Nightbot's filters on YouTube? Oh, stop posting links. Ah, okay. Let me... Can I do this quickly? Yes, okay. Sorry about that. There's supposed to be a link filter, but he's not supposed to actually time people out for it. He's supposed to be like, yo, don't post links. I think it should work fine now. He's just gonna tell you that links are not allowed anymore. So when you say that, do you mean you like cold pizza more than warm pizza? Because I'm kind of in the camp where I like warm pizza, sure. A cold pizza is good too, just not as good. It's like 80% as good for me. Generally, when we get pizza, since it's just me and my dad here to eat the stuff, we end up chucking some of it in the fridge every time. And then it comes out ice cold. You'll buy a pizza and refrigerate it overnight just to eat it the next day. Okay, so you don't even dig in the day of. That's how much you like cold pizza. Okay, I think that answers my question quite well. Depends on what pizza. It's kebab. You actually think it's better cold? Yeah, it definitely depends on what food it is, for sure. I think I would rather... I think I'd be more inclined to eat like my normal pizza cold than just cheese, for instance. If we're talking just cheese, like the cheese being molten is one of the best parts about cheese. Pepperoni Domino's pizza, the best kind of cold pizza. I'll keep that in mind if I go to a place with Domino's in the future, which I almost certainly will, because Canada and all that. Hitting that rock right there was a crying shame. That had tons of potential. Domino's was the first pizza we had when we got to the UK. Well, it was the first food we had when we got to the UK, because we were quite hungry upon arrival. But we refused to shell out for airport food. Refused. I like warm pizza too. Has to be like a barbecue chicken pan pizza. Yeah, chicken is something that, in my opinion, is much better warm, for sure. At least if you instantly refrigerate your pizza, it's not going to go bad anytime soon. Nice way to do it, that's very good for your health. Disregard the fact that, you know, we're talking about pizzas here. Shouldn't turn so much to the right on the jump, but it's too difficult.